Hello mountain bikers, and welcome back to your favorite gear show. It's getting towards the end of the year, and if you've been following the show for a while, you know that this is when we like to look back at the year in gear and highlight the standout performers among all the new stuff that dropped. This isn't a formal shootout of any kind, this is just us recognizing the products that stood out to us and putting them in the spotlight. We've got everything from riding apparel to brakes on the list, and we've put links to the in-depth reviews for each one of them in the description below if you want to learn more. Okay then, without further ado, let's take a stroll down this trail and talk about the best new mountain bike products of 2025. Kicking things off with flat pedals, Raceface dropped the all-new Turbine pedal this year, and it wasted little time shaking things up in our long-standing flat pedal rankings. It's flat and wide and offers a ton of concavity both in the platform itself as well as through the long and sharp pins. The result is a pedal that provides class-leading grip and a very comfortable and confidence-inspiring feeling under your feet. Raceface left a lot of material towards the leading edge of the pedal, which bodes well for durability. The pins thread in from the back, ensuring that they can be easily replaced if you should mangle one, and the axle system can be fully rebuilt if need be as well. Oh, and they're covered by the Raceface lifetime warranty, which includes crash damage coverage as well. Pretty good deal. SRAM's transmission made a splash in the wireless shifting pond when it was introduced a couple of years ago, and we've really been enjoying the improved shifting performance of the T-type cassettes and chains ever since. Those who are reluctant to put any kind of electronics on their bikes were left on the outside looking in though, until now. Mechanical transmission dropped earlier in the year, and we've had great experiences with it so far. It's silent, continues to work well after months of riding, and comes in at a solid price point. Direct mounting the derailleur provides for extra crisp shifting and not having to worry about bending a derailleur hanger. The only downside compared to non-T-type Eagle stuff is weight, and a somewhat cheap-feeling shifter, but other than that, it's top marks from us. Everybody knows that to go faster, you have to be able to slow down. Mountain bike brakes have come a long way in the past few years, and 2025 saw the goalposts move a little bit more. Hope's Tech 4 brakes impressed us to the point of awarding them our Product of the Year award when they launched in 2022, and now the CNC wizards from Barnoldswick have made some significant upgrades to that platform to keep it at the top of its game. The Evo GR4 and TR4 pistons have been made larger for a 6% increase in power, while a new roller link at the lever blade pivot point provides for quicker pad engagement with awesome power ramp-up deeper in the stroke. They can now also be bled using a bleed port on the lever instead of the old open bath method, which will help keep workshop mess to a minimum. TRP also just dropped a new brake, the Evo Pro. We've always been fans of the consistent and smooth lever feel of the TRP brakes, and now they finally deliver power to match up to the best in the market. The adjustable bite point that was lacking on the previous generation has now been added, which means more riders will be able to find their sweet spot with the Evo Pro. Ergonomics, power, modulation, and adjustability, it's all there, and as a bonus, they are super easy to work on as well. Good brakes are no use without good tires to put all that braking power down. Specialized has been revamping their tire lineup over the past couple of years, and they made further changes to the Butcher and Eliminator tires for 2025, which has earned them a spot in this video. The latest generation of Specialized rubber has continually impressed us in a broad variety of riding conditions, from rocky and rough to wet and wild. The new Butcher gets added tread height with bigger blocks for added traction on loose and/or wet trails, with 12% more block surface in contact with the ground. The shoulder knobs have also been redesigned for easier roll-on, roll-off when cornering. The T9 compound is really sticky and confidence-inspiring and seems to resist wear about as well as anything else at this level of compound softness. If you need a more aggressive tire for the really gnarly stuff, we've been getting on great with the Cannibal as well. For a faster rolling rear tire, the new Eliminator also saw improvements made to the tread pattern and knob height to sharpen its handling in looser terrain, with beefier shoulder knobs to help it corner harder. Few tires offer this combination of feel and performance at the very competitive price point that Specialized has managed to hit with their latest range. You know we love good apparel here at Vital. Actually, you can pick up some of this sweet merch in our webshop, link in the description below. But if there's one thing we love even more than good apparel, it's good, affordable apparel. Leatt dropped their Ride 1.0 kit this year, a really well-made pant and jersey combo that retails for an incredibly low price of $99 for the whole caboodle. There's also a rowdier gravity version for $110. We loved everything about these items: form, fit, function, and fabric. Leatt really nailed it with this one, and, subjective as that may be, it looks great too. Protection has been getting increasingly effective and comfortable over the past few years. For example, you don't have to wear those bulky and heavy knee guards anymore unless you absolutely want to. Australian apparel specialist DHaRCO jumped into the protection game for the first time this year, and their Gravity knee guard really impressed us. It's very slim and comfortable, yet the main protective insert is CE Level 2 certified. There are also a number of smaller auxiliary foam inserts around the knee to provide extra lateral protection. Definitely one to consider if you need all-day comfort with a little extra protection. Sticking with the protection theme, a helmet is probably the first piece of equipment that any serious rider should invest in. Fox revamped their entire helmet lineup this year, and we got along really well with the new Speedframe range. The top-of-the-line RS model features a dual-layer MIPS Integra construction, while the slightly slimmer Pro model makes do with the classic dual-core EPS and a separate MIPS liner. Both helmets landed in the top 5 of Virginia Tech's helmet safety rankings, and we find them excellent in use as well. They are comfortable, stable in action, and provide for lots of airflow to keep you cool. We're pretty big fans of the updated look as well. Our wheels take a lot of abuse, especially on a trail like this one, which is why we've been stoked to see more and more manufacturers step up with lifetime warranties that include crash damage, not only on carbon wheels, but increasingly often on alloy wheels as well. We've had good luck with the Crank Brothers Synthesis 2.0 alloys, and Hunt's Enduro V3s have also put up with a lot of abuse and kept on trucking with a bit of spoke tension TLC every now and then. Tenet has recently jumped into the fray with what appears to be the nearly indestructible Coven wheels, and Reserve's HD AL model has certainly impressed us too. If we were buying wheels with our own money to go ride aggressive trail, enduro or bike park, we'd most probably be buying alloy with lifetime warranty at this point. Well, looks like it's about time to wrap this up. Actually, one more item. This new Garmin Fenix 8. We've long been fans of Garmin's devices as training and navigation tools, but with the latest generation of the flagship Fenix model, Garmin steps into the smartwatch arena for real as well. The Fenix 8 now has the ability to answer phone calls on the wrist, and the general user experience is a bit more exclusive now with the bright AMOLED screen and many improvements made to the software. It does not offer all the richness of the Apple Watch, for example, but it's getting closer, and of course it still beats the Apple Watch in terms of battery life, hands down. Okay then, that's the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, happy trails.